Hey there, everyone. This is the Tier List Andy, also known as Jeremy. And today we have a ultimate fruit labeled tier list maker. We have such amazing categories as one in a melon, fruitacular, amazana, 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 fine apple, peach of shit, and doesn't exist. We'll get to doesn't exist when it comes up. I have worked in a fruit market for 4 years prior. And I feel like I'm a very good judge of character on this one. Each day at the fruit market, we were able to get one free piece of fruit, and I just every single day I tried something unique. Some of them stuck, some of them didn't. So let's just dive right into this. We got green apple and red apple. I'm gonna tell you right now. Red apples go in the fine apple. Green apples go in the Amazana. And I'm gonna say why. The green apples, you know what you're getting every single time. It's sour, it's crisp, it has a decent amount of juice to it, and there's no games being played. You go to a red apple, you have no idea what red apple you just grabbed. Unless it's obviously labeled. You have the Macintosh, you got the Gala, you got the Pink Ladies, you got the Sweet Tangos, you have Honey Crisp, you got so many different kinds of red apples, and all of them vary so much differently and are used for different things. You might go to somebody's house. They might I don't know why they're offering you an apple, but they might offer you an apple. Hand you the red apple, you bite down into it, it's a Macintosh, and it literally it just feels like applesauce in your mouth. It's absolutely disgusting. It just doesn't need to be there. And I'm choosing green apple every single time. The tart and the sweet is just it's a good combination. It balances it well. Enough ranting about apples. We move on to apricot, and apricots are great. Right next to the green apple. They're small. Half of the fruit is a seed, which is kind of disgusting, and it's kind of a ripoff. However, they're very good. Very, very good. Kind of have a citrusy flavor to them while also having a little bit of an apple flavor to it. Great. Avocado. So the thing with avocado is you can get one that's one in a melon. You can get one that's a piece of shit. So we're going to stick it right in the middle ground. We'll put it right next to everybody else. I know that there is like 18 different ways to tell if an avocado is good or not. They tell you to flick the seed off, and if it comes off well, you have a good avocado. They tell you if it's a little bit squishy but still firm, it's good. If it's still green and not black on the outside, it's good. They're all full of it. Every single person is just lying to you. They're trying to get you into the avocado propaganda that's going on. And just don't listen to them. You either hit it or you don't. It's like a loot chest in Overwatch. It's a crate in CS:GO. You'd never know what you're gonna get. That's the avocado. Banana. Banana's fruitacular. Easy. You just grab it, you peel it. Super easy to eat, super easy to dispose of. You don't have to dance around a lot. It's firm, but it starts off firm, but then obviously turns mushy. Great flavor. I don't know. Some people are banana haters. I'm a banana lover. Most of the berries kind of fit in with what I said about avocado. You can have some amazing berries. You can get an incredibly sweet blackberry, but then you can also just get an incredibly tart, sour blackberry. There's no consistency. Uh, each pack varies. It's another Counter-Strike Go opening for now. For the blackberry, I'll put in the fine apple just because even when they do hit, uh, they don't give me that satisfaction as like a blueberry or raspberry would. So for right now, they go right there. Black currant. I don't know who just eats black currants. If you do, send me a video and I'll move it up. But for right now, it's in peach of shit. It goes in wine. The only thing I know. Moving on, we have blueberry. Same reasons as blackberry. However, I think when a good blueberry hits, it's a lot better than a blackberry. So right there. Uh, Cantaloupe. Like, it obviously exists, but I wish that it didn't exist. So with that, actually, that means that it's better. Melons are disgusting. Uh, that's the reason I feel like there's not a lot of artificial melon flavored things. I mean, obviously over in Japan and other seas they do, but here in the US of A, the only melon flavored thing that we have really is watermelon flavored things. Again, and I think that is the only good watermelon. So if that is American products pushing me into that, good job. They did it right. I can't help it. I am what I am. I'm a product of my environment, and I'm sorry about it. Coconut. That's peach of shit. It's incredibly hard to open. It's hairy. It's gross. It's such a strong flavor. No, no. Cherry. Put it up there. Cherries are fantastic. And I get that you might have to spit a seed out, but are you a baby? Do you not know how when a pit's in your mouth to spit it out and not swallow it? They also make de-pitters for cherries. There's just so many things that you can do to avoid the hard process of eating a cherry, and then you get that fantastic flavor from it. So I have to move cherry up here with the banana. Cranberry is weird. So cranberry juice is fantastic. However, I'm not reaching into a bag of cranberries and eating them. And if you are, nothing against you. I'm sorry. But usually you put them in a salad? You make a sauce out of them or something like that? I don't know. Peach of shit. Because I'm just imagining we're not juicing these. We're just eating them as a fruit. Date's disgusting. I'm not an old man. I don't need to be regular. I'm already regular enough. Dragon fruit. I'm not putting in cost in this. So with that being said, I think that hang on a second. Dragon fruit is up here with the bananas and the cherries. It's fun to look at. From the outside, it's fun to look at. From the inside, it doesn't really have an offensive flavor to it, but it has a very good lingering flavor in it. It just does it right. I've never had a bad dragon fruit before. Durian smells like farts. Why would I eat a fart? I'm not going to eat a fart. Figs. Figs are a weird one because you got black figs and you got green figs. And for me, the green figs are the clear favorite. It's got the tart outside, the sweet inside. The black figs, however, are just sweet all the way through, and it's a little too much for me. We'll put it in the fine. Put in the fine. I feel like red apple's a good gatekeeper to see if you move on up. Personally, gooseberry. Gooses don't have berries. That doesn't exist. Grapefruit. So, if you're on any form of medication, not blaming you obviously, but if you're on medication, this is a peach of shit. It is a literal assassin that's trying to kill you. It makes your medication not work. I I don't know what's going on that one. But, however, for me, I am not on medication or anything like that, luckily. Knock on wood. I don't have any wood to knock on. I knock on the PC. So, with that being said, put it right on up there. It's incredible. Incredible. Again, we're not talking about juice, but it is incredibly juiced. It's good if you want a tart fruit. If you want a sweet fruit, you can also just put sugar on it. You can life hack the damn grapefruit. It moves on up. We got red grapes next. Red grapes are fine. They're just sweet. I don't like the fruits that are just sweet to be sweet personally, and they don't really have any other flavor going on with them. White grapes, those aren't white grapes, those are green grapes. We can obviously tell by looking at it. There are white grapes. White grapes? Excuse me? White grapes? Right there. Where is it? Right there. Wait a second. That's got a green tint. Is this real? I'm seeing a lot of white grapes. This is how that looks more like a white grape to me. I promise you that white grapes and green grapes are different. I promise you that white grapes are real. That's real. We would get them in, and white grapes were actually I think they were almost sweeter than the red grapes, but I'm gonna count these as green grapes because I'm looking at green grapes. I don't know about you guys. Moving on up. Put it past the blueberry, it's more consistent. Put it past the avocado, it's more consistent. Put it past the apricot, just a better taste. And then put it right there because the only reason I'm going to move it above green apple is because grapes, all you have to do is wash it off and you just flick them right in your mouth and it's an easy eat. So I value simplicity, definitely. Kiwi's fantastic. Thing about the kiwi is you might think it's not simple because you kind of have to get rid of all the skin and everything like that and scoop it out with like either with a knife or a spoon. However, you don't actually have to do that. You could just eat this boy raw dog with all the hair in its mouth in your mouth, and it's actually good for you because it has fiber in it. If you don't want to be a caveman and you don't want to do that, you just have to do a little bit of processing to it. But the flavor is fantastic on the kiwi, and I don't personally mind just chomping right into it because I am a caveman. Let's see. Lemon. Again, I'm just imagining we're eating this straight up. If you want to send me a video of you eating a lemon, if you want to send me a video of you eating a lime, please do so. And then I will change this and say that you can eat it. But for me, you just can't eat it. I mean, I'm still going to put durian in the back, honestly. Cantaloupe can go back there too. I'd rather eat a lemon than a cantaloupe, to be honest with you. No joke. Lychees, excuse me, are like grapes. They have a seed in the middle. Kind of sweeter. But they do have a unique flavor to them. We'll put it here. It's just an odd flavor. It's not anything that we're used to it over in the States. I believe lychees are from the Philippines, that kind of area. So we don't get a lot of it over here, but when we did get it in, I thought they were great. It's kind of weird to peel it. It almost kind of has the texture of like an eyeball, which is kind of gross to say, but I don't know, it just hits right. I don't feel like I have to explain mango. This seems to be the universal one that everybody can kind of agree on. Got a nice shell around it that protects the fruit on the inside. You kind of cut it into little cubes and it looks cute the way you do it. You feel like a chef doing it. You feel like an artist creating art. And the taste is absolutely fantastic. So a little bam bam behind banana. Behind banana. Nectarine. The greatest fruit that's ever been like conceived. The cross between a peach and a tangerine. It just does everything right. You get the taste of the peach without the hair on the outside, and you also get the taste of the orange without having to peel it. It's the perfect fruit for me. Oh, here's orange. I mean, orange is fine. I feel like actually, oh no, I'll keep it here. I'll keep it here. I was gonna say orange is the gateway into like moving past fine, but the thing is with orange, they last so long. Pretty easy to peel and pretty consistent flavor like every single time. You either get like a diluted one or one that is exploding in citrus, but it's still a citrus flavor nonetheless. So, orange stays there. We'll move it. We'll keep it right here. That's a good spot. Papaya. I've only really had papaya juice. I've kind of eaten a little bit of papaya. It was good. We'll put it back by lychee. Again, not something that we're accustomed to in the States. Passion fruit. We may not be accustomed to it over here, but it's fantastic. I keep talking about juice, but passion fruit juice is fantastic. And the only thing that you really have to do is cut this right down the middle and scoop everything out. It's a pretty easy eat. It's a great flavor. Peach will put up we'll put next to the Nectarine. I mean, it's everything that I want in the Nectarine, but it has a little fuzz on the outside. And like I said, I don't mind just chomping down on the Kiwi. No quarrels there. So I don't really have any problems eating the peach. I'd just rather eat the Nectarine. Pear. Pear is kind of like an apple. You think it's going to be like crisp, but at least you know with a pear, you're like never going to get a crisp pear. It's always kind of mushy, a little baby foodish. It's not hidden right. Persimmons, actually going to move persimmons up quite a bit. I haven't had many persimmons. I love this little, look at that. That's nice. That's art. But, however, persimmon flavor is actually a very unique one. I like things that have a more unique flavor besides like durian, obviously, and like I mean coconut has a pretty unique flavor, but you either hit the unique well or you obviously hate it. And I like the persimmon a little bit more. This is where people are gonna click off the video. Pineapple is terrible. It eats you as you eat it because of the enzymes in it. It's kind of a mess to hold. It hurts. Kind of a mess to prepare. The flavor is a little too strong. I don't know. I'm not feeling good about pineapple. And it's fine if you do. And I'm sorry if you do and I'm crapping on it, but that's just the way it is. So with that being said, it's just going to have to sit in the peach of shit category. Next we have the plum. And you can go ahead and call me an old man. Right up there. Plums are fantastic. Super sweet. So many different types of plums, and they almost always hit right. I've never had a bad plum. I suppose they could get tart if they weren't ripe, but even when I feel like even when they're not ripe, they still are pretty damn sweet. So keep it there. Pomegranate. So I know I've been talking about simplicity, and that's not simple at all. There's nothing simple about doing the pomegranate. No matter how many life hack videos you watch, you're never going to get it right. Just absolutely never going to get it right. So I just accept it. I cut it open. I know that about a quarter of it's going to go to waste. I'm going to have to end up eating the white pieces that are super tart, super sour, but it is worth it when you get a pomegranate seed, and they're so good. Love them. Pomelo is kind of gross. Kind of like a melon. Like a citrus melon, I would say. Raspberries go in the one in the melon as well. I find the irony in this one in the melon, and all the melons are down here. However, raspberries are great. And they're different than the other berries for me personally because I've never had a bad raspberry either. The ones that are sweet are great. The ones that are tart are great. They both work so well. And they kind of like fall apart in your mouth. I don't know. It's just, maybe I'm just sick in the head. But I'm a raspberry man through and through. Red currant, same as black currant. Star fruit. Put it up there. Great flavor, fun shape, easy to cut. You just cut it and eat it. Why would you not? Strawberry, we'll put it right here. Sometimes I don't know. Strawberry I just feel is super overrated. I mean, it's super good, but it's like people always have strawberry. Bam, up in the front. They got it number one. It's like their favorite fruit. No, it's good. Just keep it as it's good. We'll put strawberry right next to banana. No, we won't. No, we won't. That's a damn lie. Tangerine. The better version of the orange goes up here. Super easy to eat, super easy to peel. I think it has a better flavor than the orange usually because it's smaller and more compact. Great. Watermelon, put it right next to the strawberry. Great flavor. A little bit diluted, obviously, because it's majority water, but The thing that I don't like about it is that when I'm in the store, I have to hold this thing up next to my ear, bang it like a drum, and just have everybody watch me as I determine if this watermelon is ripe or not. And then I bring it home and it's still not ripe, even if it sounds hollow. So it just lies. Honeydew, same reason as the cantaloupe. It's a better version of the cantaloupe, so we'll put it right there, but it's still a nasty old melon. Asian pear is a better version of a pear. Put it in the Maizana. Guava, I've only really had guava juice. So this one I'm going to have to judge off the juice, and I'll put it right up here. Same with, kind of like the papaya. We'll put them right next to each other. I prefer the papaya, personally. Blood orange, just a cooler looking orange. Nothing too crazy. Custard apple, you can't get custard out of an apple. Ground cherry, cherries don't grow in the ground. Maybe those ones do, but that doesn't look real. What is that? No. It's not real. It says poisonous. I'm not doing it. Husk tomato? Pineapple? There's a lot going on there that I don't want to know about. Kumquats. Kumquat and tangerines go hand in hand. If you don't want to peel the shell of a tangerine, just get a kumquat. You pop the whole thing in your mouth. You bite through the rind. You get the sour, and then you get the sweet right afterwards. You know, I put the kumquat in front of the tangerine. Mulberry doesn't exist. Raisins, I wish didn't exist. I mean, why would you ever eat a raisin over a grape? When is the last time you've bought raisins besides like putting it into something? When have you bought the little box of raisins, cracked it open, and just started eating it? I don't believe that you have. Jackfruit. Jackfruit's not even like a fruit. Jackfruit's used for like impersonating meat. Peach of shit. That ain't no fruit. No, put in the fine. Why not? It gives vegans a lot of meat options, like pulled pork. You do pulled jackfruit instead. So, you know what? This one's for the vegans. You're welcome. Mangosteen. Mangosteen isn't real. It's not real. What are you talking about? What is a mangosteen? This looks like it's from chowder. It doesn't look real. It doesn't look real. When my friends said that it was Bruce Springsteen's favorite mango, so for that, I'm just gonna put in the fine. Rambutans are kind of like lychees, but they have a cooler outside, a little spiky boy action going on, like that. Sour cherry looks like a black cherry. Throw it up there. And a white currant is it's the same as a black currant and a red currant. So put them all together. Bam. There we go. Do we want to change anything? Can't change what doesn't exist. Unless you're Bruce Springsteen's favorite mango. This looks right. Guys, let me know if I nailed this one, because I'm feeling like I nailed this one. And as always, if you enjoy the content, please subscribe, like the video, leave a comment below, and I hope that you have a wonderful day.